In this video, I'm going to talk about some services for ex-offenders in upstate New York. 19 counties in New York State have prisoner reentry task forces, and these reentry task forces are located in the most populous counties, including Erie County and also Niagara County. A reentry task force is like a clearinghouse for information and services that are available to help former inmates successfully reintegrate into their communities. Reentry task forces make it easy to access information and services for ex-offenders in their counties by providing a single phone number or a website and also a physical location where ex-offenders can go to get started. And some of the services that reentry task forces provide include employment assistance, information about local housing, help with transportation, like a bus card, referrals for substance abuse and mental health treatment and counseling, and mentoring programs that offer support and suggestions. So how does the public library factor into prisoner reentry? Well, public libraries can work with other community organizations or on their own to meet the needs of ex-offenders. Libraries already offer materials and programs that former prisoners really need, especially access to computers, computer training courses, and literacy programs and materials, and also ESL materials. Here in Western New York, Niagara and Erie County have prisoner reentry task forces, as I mentioned previously, and I've included the link to the webpage for Western New York State's New Start below this video. Note that neither county lists the public library as a resource on their reentry task force website. Buffalo and Erie County Public Library does publish a booklet for ex-offenders which is called Connections, a guide to transitional services in Erie County. And in addition, BECPL has several books aimed at ex-offenders. One other way that BECPL makes it really easy for ex-offenders to use the library is that you can sign up for a temporary card that just allows a patron to use the internet. You don't need to have ID or proof of address to sign up for this temporary card. So ex-offenders who often may lack ID, they may have lost track of it in prison, and they may not have proof of address, but they could still sign up to use the internet with this personal computing card. Monroe County near Rochester also has a reentry task force, and the website for Safer Monroe Area Reentry Team lists the Rochester Public Library as a job training resource. I spoke with an adult services librarian who does outreach with ex-offenders at the Rochester Public Library, and he maintains a display of pamphlets and books on a table in the library aimed at ex-offenders. He titles the display Transitional Services in Monroe County rather than something like Resources for Former Prisoners because he doesn't want ex-offenders to avoid looking at the table out of fear of being stigmatized. He really recently started offering job search and resume workshops for ex-offenders who are in a local drug treatment facility, and he said that collaborating with another community organization helps him reach people who might never have come into the library on their own.